Hi, I'm Kim, the winemaker for the Loveblock. Today we're trying the 2011 Bone Dry Riesling. The vineyard is perched high in the Arlitry Valley. It's very exposed to the wind, so we have a natural vigour reduction there. So I suppose, especially with the aromatic varieties, what we're trying to do is reduce the vigour and make the vine think about ripening the grapes, so we get those good aromatic characteristics. The reason I make a bone dry Riesling is because my wife told me to, so that's basically why we make the Riesling in this style. She loves that style of Riesling. It is, I suppose, one of the most abused varieties in terms of sweetness. So a lot of people put, especially in the lower quality wines, they put more sugar in. Sugar is a great masking agent from a winemaking perspective. It can cover a lot of faults. And making a bone dry Riesling is quite difficult, especially to get the balance between the acidity and the fact that there's no sugar there. So with these Riesling, as I said, they really struggle to grow. We go through meticulously and reduce the crop, so there's only one bunch per cane, so one bunch for every upright cane, just to ensure that the Riesling will ripen. It is a very prolific variety. It'll put 3 or 4 bunches out on a very short cane, and you haven't got any leaves to ripen the fruit. So we go through extensively thin just to ensure we get full flavour ripeness. Quite often with the Rieslings, we're getting flavour ripeness before we get what they call sugar ripeness. So you'll, especially in some of the lower sugar Rieslings, can be quite low in alcohol, so running 11.5%. But that, to me, it's more flavour ripeness that we want on the vine rather than sugar ripeness. So with this style, as soon as we think it's in our flavour zone, we machine harvest, just cool fermented, and just stops whenever it feels like stopping. We don't, I don't interfere. We don't stop it at 7.5 grams, so it's off dry. We just let it go, and when the yeast decides it's had enough, it stops. So that's the style of the Riesling. So with the bone dry style of Riesling, they do need bottle age before they're anywhere near drinkable. So this one's had about 18 months in the bottle, and it's just starting to develop what I consider typical Marlborough Riesling notes. It's got a little bit of kerosene hints coming through the citrus now, and it's got some nice lime and, yeah, just a nice citrusy aromas. And that, as I said, that kerosene or the avgas that everyone talks about is coming through the wine now quite nicely. So I suppose it's a theme of all the Loveblock wines, is the beautiful minerality that we get from the vineyard site. It's still a baby. It still will be fine in 10 or so years' time, this wine. I think in terms of food, it goes very well with sashimi or any of those anything that's more delicate flavour-wise. Riesling will be overpowered by those very strong flavours, but it is a very delicate wine to go with those delicate flavours, I think. So.